Because winning is the validation that sacrifice was worth it. That every risk, every early morning, every sleepless night, and every drop of sweat paid off. Winning is the only option.
I'm not gonna regret locking you. I will regret slacking off and blowing. I will regret not going after what my goal was.
What's the difference between the guys who are elite and the guys that are world champions? And he said it's the world champions that are prepared to do the most boring work with the least amount of complaint.
Don't practice what you do not want to become.
Notice that you are in an ever-expanding universe where you can be anything and everything you want to be.
If you have 8 billion people and would ask 8 billion people, what problem do you have? Everybody would present you his subjective, personal problems. You would have 8 billion questions and answers to solve. But the one question, what are you in essence? Who are you truly?
When you're feeling the most trapped and down and nothing can go right, I feel like those are the moments that define you.
Program
those
time,
are
man.
character canon moments that are like, what am I going to do now? You know, how do you respond to that?
The question was always, could I become committed to the process of what I was doing without being emotionally attached to the results of what I was doing? In other words, if I didn't get what I thought I was going to get, can I still show up and be just as dedicated, just as committed, and just as on fire as I was at day one?
In order to become the better version of yourself, you literally have to kill off your original version. Because if it lingers around, it's going to find you again.
The tragedy of life doesn't lie in not reaching your goal. The tragedy of life lies in having no goal to reach. It isn't a calamity to die with dreams unfulfilled, but it is a calamity not to dream. It is not a disgrace not to reach the stars, but it is a disgrace to have no stars to reach for.
Today is the day that you decide to apply pressure. I said there's 3 types of people. There's people that run from the pressure, there's people that embrace the pressure, and there's people that apply pressure. All right, we're not running from the pressure no more. What's pressure? We're not running from our challenges. We're not running from the things that we know we're supposed to be getting out of life. We're not doing it no more.
Your dream is God's wish for the universe.
The best of you is yet to come. Some of you think, I'm not the man or woman that I once was. You may think that the best of you is in the past, but I'm here to tell you that the best of you is on the horizon. But you have to work toward it. You'll never have as much life experience now as you did before. You may not move as fast, you might not be as quick, but that has nothing to do with the legacy that you're going to leave behind.
Accept responsibility for your life and everything in it. Your life is determined far more by your choices than it will ever be by your circumstances. Your life is an inside job. When we examine the characteristics of people living in scarcity, the way they think, the things that they do, the way they perform, the success that they have, are determined by external circumstances. What's happening at the moment, obstacles in their path, they allow these external things to write their journey. On the other hand, when we look at people who are successful, the circumstances don't matter. The environment doesn't matter. What others are doing or saying to them or about them doesn't matter. Instead of being acted upon, they rewrite their own reality.
But if you want to see if you're a brave person, what they call the 4 o'clock in the morning courage. Wait when things go completely to pieces, when things are the worst, when your very best deal falls apart, when your rent is late, and you're tired, and you're sick, and everybody's mad at you, and your car doesn't work. Then it's the person that picks themselves up and says nothing is going to stop you. The best quality in the world that you can develop, quality is to develop the quality of being unstoppable. Develop the quality of being unstoppable. Say in yourself that no matter what life throws at me, I'll never stop. No matter how rough it gets, I will never quit. And nothing will ever stop me. Make the decision that you can be tired, you can be worn out, but nothing is ever going to stop you.
When you're on your way up, everyone roots for you because you remind them of their dreams. When you're at the top, everyone tears you down because you remind them that they gave up on them. For anyone who needs a reminder, no one is going to hate on you for doing worse than that.
I have one question for you. What's your philosophy? See, philosophy is simply a way of thought, a type of thinking, or the love for wisdom. So I'm gonna ask you again, what is your philosophy? See, your philosophy is what got you into the circumstances and situations that you are currently in. Philosophy is simply what guides your life.
I truly believe that you can live in a place where excellence becomes the average of everything that you do. In order for that to be something that you accomplish, you have to be first committed to doing everything you do with the best version of yourself. Every day you show up, you have to show up knowing that today I'm going to attempt to bring the best version of myself. On a day-to-day basis, that version may be different. On a day-to-day basis, you may be in a different place. Who you are and how you are. Life affects us all in different ways, and every day there's something outside of us that's going to have an impact on us, some positive, some negative. So the best version I bring to today varies based on what's going on in my life.
You have so much more to offer this world. The best of you is still waiting for you to tap into it, still waiting for you to dig deep. What if all of these things are available to you? You must expand your mind, widen your horizons, see where you can go. It can be done. You can be done. You can do this. I believe in you. You must believe in you though. Everyone can believe in your talents. Everyone can believe that you still have gas left in the tank, but you have to be the one that believes the best of me is yet to come.
Great expression of courage is to persist in the face of adversity, or to persist when things really get rough. To be able to pick yourself up and pick yourself up over and over again. And believe me, if you decide to go for the goal in your life, you're going to get knocked down over and over and over and over again. Every single week, you're going to have heartaches and disappointments and frustrations and setbacks and obstacles. But without those obstacles, no success is possible.
I want to tell you, you are an eagle. And with an eagle philosophy, you have to hang around other eagles. See, it's because other eagles that's going to challenge you. Other eagles that's going to take you to higher heights. Other eagles are going to make you go and live out the potential that's on the inside of you. So when you change your culture, you change your environment, you also support the convictions that you have with the absolute truth that you base all of your philosophy upon. No man can live and be true to their own convictions unless it has a truth that's worth dying for.
Get up. Get up. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. I know it hurts, but give me one more step. Give me one more rep. Please, just one. Let me see what you're made of. What you are truly made of. Let me see that greatness. Better yet, let the world see that greatness. Feel it come alive. Feel it take over you. Let that champion out, that titan, that unstoppable, unconquerable version of you take the spotlight.
When you place a bet on life and you place a bet on yourself to face something, to believe that it's all going to work out, that you're going to figure it out, magical things happen. Magical things. And I'm telling you, there is energy, there's an aliveness inside of you, a vibrancy that will come when you are willing to push through your fears.
You will always eventually live the life that you choose to design. And that is the great news. No matter what experience, no matter what circumstance that you've had to go through, no matter where you are right now, you are entirely up to you.
Can you imagine a life where your dreams are your compass? Just close your eyes and feel the thrill of chasing what sets your soul on fire. Your dreams are the fuel that propels you forward. They're like a beacon guiding you through life. Don't let doubt or fear hold you back. Today, take that first step, and then another, until your dreams are no longer a distant vision, but a reality.
You're gonna aim up and maintain your dignity and your integrity, or are you gonna take a bad situation and make it into every goddamn nightmare you could possibly imagine? Think, well, of course you have to aim up no matter what happens to you. And you think, well, that's not fair. It's like, well, it's better than the alternative. And what does fair have to do with it? What's your choice? You're gonna dig a deeper pit? Or are you gonna have some integrity in the face of life's catastrophe? You know, and I think we know the answer to that, because when you meet people who have integrity in the face of catastrophe, you're struck with admiration for them.
We wouldn't be who we are today if it wasn't for the past. You want to be something different? You can't change the past, but you can change the future. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. What changes do you want to make?
There's something special about the space between where you are and where you want to be. Because that's where people stop. When it gets hard, most people opt out. They settle for comfort, and life moves on. But for some, they lean in. They step into the fire of their own transformation and surrender to the metamorphosis. Because they know that on the other side of the challenge is where you get your power.
One of the greatest relationships you will ever have is your relationship with the dark moments of your life. Because in those moments, you will discover that your eyes can adjust in the darkest of moments. That means you can find clarity and have vision even when there's division and emptiness around you. You see, greatness is inside of you, but it won't come out unless you step into the light.
We're all hurt. We're all going through something, yet how do people still succeed? They say, I'll live to the finish line. I will carry my wounds to the finish line. I will not allow this pain to stop me. I'll bring it with me if I have to, but it's not going to stop me. It's not going to distract me from my destiny.
In our life, our decisions shape our destiny. This is just a fact. What we decide shapes our destiny. When's the last time you made a significant decision? What's the decision that you've been sitting on right now you're hesitating on, but you know you need to make? That like right now could be a defining moment for you. Or at least something that alters a trajectory, or maybe just a course correction. I really believe we look back and our lives as a collection of moments. And there's a handful of moments that really can define our lives that are the most magical. And you create the moment by making a decision. So, if you want to alter your destiny this week, or alter the direction you're going to have this week, it's going to come down to a decision.
Have got to decide what it is that you want the future to look like. And the more specific and the more clear you are, the more likely it's going to happen. The more you understand of what that moment is that you're trying to create and why you're trying to create it, and then you now can build the plan and the strategy to get there.
As you make all these plans, and as you make all these goals, and as you say you're going to do this and that, and all these amazing things, I want you to realize, unless you develop the skill set of mental toughness, unless you develop the ability to adhere, unless you develop the skill of discipline, you will never do any of those things.
You don't need to be gifted. You just need to be committed to being bad at something for as long as it takes to get good at it. It only seems like it happens overnight for most successful people because you didn't know who they were for the years they were struggling and putting in the work when nobody was watching. So just stick to the script. Trust that what you're doing right now is gonna pay off in the long run. Don't ask when, just keep showing up and doing your thing.
When you start living your life and start falling in love with the process and the journey and the process starts to love you back. Right now, you're not even focused on certain goals or destinations. You're just focused on moving in this direction, taking the necessary steps, and understanding that if I keep myself open, good things are going to happen.
Potential is not what you can achieve. It's who you can become. Which is saying, if you're too focused on results, you'll never change. But if you're focused on change, then the results are inevitable. If you achieve success without changing, you will not hang on to that success. Because maybe everything on the outside changed, but nothing on the inside changed.
Whatever I'm afraid to do, I do it. Anything I'm afraid of, I confront it.
The world is not changed by your words. The world is changed by your example. But oftentimes people try to cater to words, right? Because the words oftentimes impact the mind. The mind can be convinced, but the heart must be won. You win the heart with your actions, right? The mind can be convinced by what someone says, but the heart must be won. You win somebody's heart with your actions, not by what you say. The world is not changed by what you say. The world is changed by what you do.
Self-love is doing hard things to build a better future for yourself. That is the ultimate form of self-love, is having discipline to do the hard thing today that's going to make your future better than your present. It's doing the things that make you feel like a winner and create the future of the winner that you know you are. That is what self-love really is.
Always directly approach what you want is the wrong way. Why? Because it is one-sided. You want freedom? Face the structure. Face the hard discipline. Because if inside this hard structure form, you are able to have the freedom, you feel free inside this hard form, that is the freedom.
Program time, man.
When a
No cardio player.
Well, cowards rejoice.
Program time.
Nothing feels better to a coward than to watch a brave guy fall.
This life is not here to make you suffer. This life is here
Going up, bro.
to make you understand
Program
what is
time,
your
man.
potential. Maybe there is something bigger than This is also me.
You know what it is, man?
Discover your potential.
Get some movement.
Where you are right now. But think
Hydrate.
about the story that you can tell later when you're where you want to be. If you're working some
Stretch.
shitty job right now, or you're broke, or
Get up
you're
in there,
dead,
man.
or you just got fired,
Program
it
time.
sucks right now. But one day this will be a chapter of your life that you'll not only be grateful for, but
The bigger they are, woo, the more they bleed.
feeling sorry for yourself.
Crack.
Remind yourself of the story that you're going to tell later. Knowing how far you've come and being
program
able to tell
time,
that
man.
story is going to be worth whatever you're going through right now.
Hit hard, man. Hit hard. Bang. Now, that bag is 30 because I'm hitting that shit hard. That shit taking hooks, uppercuts, jabs, back arm, motivation, consistency. It's taking everything. The wrath.
That you ever thought possible.
You lose more life.
I'll put anybody in the ring with me, bro. I'll disfigure that jaw, man.
It's killing you more quickly than
You know what's happening, bro?
I will never wish for fewer epic
I'm
stories.
performing surgery.
And
They don't call me the surgeon.
failures. I've always regretted things that I didn't try.
They don't call me the surgeon.
Dreams have a purpose, but those dreams are not necessarily
Program time, man.
to be
Straight up, bro.
They are a vehicle.
We'll fix everything.
Very easy to stay.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna fix it.
With the people at the bottom, but you'll never fly high enough. You may have
We gonna
to
fix
go
the
out.
attitude.
You may
You know
be
what I'm
your
saying?
only
We gonna fix
supporter.
that
That's
attitude.
okay, because that's the most
Attitude,
important
Justin.
supporter. That's the one that you can rely on to put in the work every single day, despite what you're going through. Because it's hard to rely on people, especially ones who don't see the vision.
This is one of the best questions, I think, to ask yourself when faced with a decision, which is, what would you tomorrow want you today to do?
You might be dealing with a lot right now, and it might be easier to hide and run from it all. Don't. Embrace the storm. Let it harden you. Because on the other side of the struggle is a version of you that is stronger, healthier, and more unstoppable than you ever thought possible. Running away from the challenge won't get you anywhere. But showing up for yourself, even when it's hard, will. Stay strong. You got this.
There's a self in you that wants to come out, that's there, that's buried within, that will feel better. When we bring it out, we feel better. The lower self is our animal nature. When you're bringing out the higher self, you're becoming human. Your lower self is your addictions. You're always wanting something easy, fast, quick. And when you indulge in that, you don't feel good. You want to be the higher self. Confront that. And not anymore. It's in you. It's in everyone. It's not like acid. It's extremely delicate.
He gonna get all knuckle.
Happiness comes down to the decision of choosing to become aware of our mental afflictions or choosing to be ruled by them. This is what hard feels like. Did you think the thing that you wanted to try and achieve was going to be easy? No. Okay. So what's the entry price of trying to achieve this thing? Well, it's hard. Like, you are here to be challenged by things. This is what hard feels like.
You can be very grateful for what it is you have right now and still be ambitious with goals and dreams and visions that you want for yourself. And in fact, being grateful is part of being happy along the journey. Being happy along the journey takes 3 components. It takes gratitude, it takes admission, and it takes discipline. And if you have those 3 things operating in your being, then you're going to be happy along the way. That's reality.
Do it sad, do it angry, do it heartbroken, do it miserable, do it excited, do it energized, do it happy, do it tired, do it confident, do it discouraged. Do it anyway.
Life is not just the passing of time. Life is a collection of experiences, their frequency and their intensity. Life is not just watching the clock tick away. Life is a collection of experiences, their intensity, their frequency. Whatever the span of your life turns out to be, here's what you want to fill it up with: experiences and the intensity of those experiences.
Success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. Because the human mind is not going to make you happy. This brain of yours won't do it. You have to direct it. And there's no worse fate than to achieve everything and not be fulfilled.
There are a lot of voices in life trying to define us, tell us who we are. Sometimes they're uplifting, a parent telling us that we're talented, we can do great things. Other times they're negative. You're not attractive, there's nothing special about you. You made too many mistakes, you missed your chance. When you listen to all these voices, it's easy to think, who's telling the truth? Who am I? Here's the key. The only voice that matters is your voice.
The fastest way to change your life is to start keeping the promises you make to yourself. You chose this, and even though it might be hard, you still owe it to yourself to see it through. Don't live with regret. Put it all on the line and let it play out the way it's supposed to. The last thing you want to do is wonder what if. Don't give yourself that option. Make it happen now.
Maybe you were meant to be hurt to understand the value of healing. Maybe you were meant to be lonely to understand the value of love. Maybe you were meant to make mistakes to understand the value of learning. Maybe you were meant to wait to understand the value
the patience. Maybe you were meant to be in the darkness, to understand the value of light. I think these things that we call chaos, or these things that we call curses, are actually our blessings in disguise.
My friend, I know that you have that feeling within you, that energy which is gravitating you towards something greater. You have a vision, an ambition, a dream that is God-given, and it is your light, your beacon, which will guide you through this journey that we call life. That doesn't mean it will be easy. In fact, you'll get lost a lot of the time. But as long as you keep your North Star visible, and you do not dim it, because other people tell you that it's too bright, or that it will lead you somewhere that you don't belong, you will be just fine. I promise you.
When I think of goals, I think of persistence and determination. Drive, knowing that what you want is always available to you. And just because when you're working towards a goal, you don't get what you want at first, and when everything seems impossible, you realize that everything happened for us exactly the way it's supposed to. And sometimes we get in life what we need before we get what we want. So if we focus on getting what we needed, I promise you one thing, you'll have what you've always wanted in life. That journey along that path isn't always our perfect journey, but it's supposed to happen that way, and it's perfectly planned for a reason. So accept the journey, take the path, and see all the obstacles as beautiful encounters instead of problems that stop us. They don't stop us, they show us a better way of getting something in life. So welcome the things that we need in life so we can get the things we really want. You already have what it takes. Focus, drive, always is at the end result.
How many times have you told yourself, this is it, this is the year? 2025 is the year I'm gonna get serious. I'm gonna unlock my potential. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna quit that. I'm gonna start this. How many years have you been doing this, and how many years have you actually done it? Or is it by mid-January you've already given up, you've already quit? Like most people, your resolutions have already failed, right? And they fail because life happens, because it's hard. Another year slips by, we slip back into our old patterns, our old practices, and the song goes on. How much longer are you gonna wait to demand the best of yourself?
Take responsibility for your life. No one is coming to save you. But we have to start taking responsibility for ourselves. Because the pain of doing nothing with your life will always be worse than the pain of doing something with your life.
The man who blames others has a long way in his journey to go. The man who blames himself is halfway there.
We have to stop putting it off and making excuses for why we aren't where we want to be.
The price to pay, but I'm telling you, the price is easy if the promise is clear. One of the better notes to make for today. The price is easy if the promise is clear and powerful. But the price seems almost too much to pay. Too much to get over, too much to accomplish if the promise isn't clear, if the promise isn't powerful.
Start walking. You gotta start walking because the perspective's not gonna change. You have to start moving forward. You have to start taking steps. But standing there lost and not doing anything is just waiting to die, waiting to starve to death. Don't let that happen.
What does it mean to be strong? The world has a habit of reducing strength to something simple. It tells you that strength is being tough, never breaking, never showing weakness. It tells you that strength is about power, about dominance, about winning. But that version of strength, it's a lie. It's a facade. It's a mask we wear to hide the truth about what real strength looks like. Real strength isn't loud. It's not flashy. It's not about how much you can lift or how hard you can hit. Real strength is quiet. It's subtle. It's the kind of strength that doesn't demand attention because it doesn't need it. Real strength is getting back up when life has knocked you down. Not because you're unbreakable,
but because you refuse to stay broken. Real strength is having the courage to be vulnerable, to admit when you're struggling, to ask for help when you need it. It's the strength to say, I can't do this alone, even when the world tells you that you should be able to. Real strength is choosing kindness in a world that can be cruel. It's having the capacity to forgive, even when it's hard. It's the ability to hold on to hope, even when everything around you feels hopeless. Strength isn't about pretending you don't feel pain. It's about learning how to carry it. It's about allowing yourself to hurt, to grieve, to heal, and then finding the will to move forward anyway. Strength is resilience, yes, but it's also grace. It's also patience. It's also compassion. And let's be honest, being strong is hard. It's not about being perfect. It's not about never falling. It's about what you do after the fall. It's about standing up, brushing yourself off and saying, this didn't break me. It bent me. It hurt me, but it didn't break me. But here's the truth most people don't want to admit. Strength isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. It's something you cultivate through the choices you make, through the way you respond to life's challenges. Every time you face something hard and choose to show up anyway, you're building strength. Every time you let yourself feel the fear, but take the step anyway, you're building strength. Strength isn't about being invincible. It's about being human. It's about embracing the full spectrum of what it means to live. Joy and pain, love and loss, hope and despair, and choosing to keep going. It's about understanding that life isn't always fair, that it's not always kind, but that you have the power to face it head on anyway. And you know what else? Real strength isn't just about how you carry yourself. It's about how you lift others. It's about being the person who reaches out a hand, who offers a shoulder, who reminds someone else that they're not alone. Because strength doesn't exist in isolation. It's in the connections we build, the kindness we show, the love we give.
The strongest people you'll ever meet, they're not the ones who look like they have it all together. They're not the ones who never show weakness. They're the ones who faced the worst of life and kept going anyway. The ones who've been knocked down and gotten back up. Not because it was easy, but because they refused to let the darkness win. So, if you're struggling right now, if you're feeling like you don't have the strength to keep going, I want you to know this. Strength isn't about never falling. It's about always getting back up. It's about taking one more step, no matter how small, no matter how shaky. It's about showing up, even when it hurts. You are stronger than you think. Not because you're perfect, not because you never struggle, but because you keep going, because you keep trying, because you keep choosing to fight for your life, for your dreams, for your future. And that is the kind of strength that can't be measured. That is the kind of strength that doesn't fade. That is the kind of strength that changes everything. So, when you think about what it means to be strong, remember this. Strength isn't in how much you can endure. It's in how you choose to live. It's in how you rise, how you love, how you give, how you grow. It's in how you show up for yourself and for the world every single day. You are strong. You've been strong all along. And as long as you keep going, as long as you keep showing up, as long as you keep trying, you'll keep growing into the strongest, most complete version of yourself. This is your strength.
Bust them open.
This is your power. This is your story.
That shit's 30, bro. That shit ain't going nowhere.
All winners have lost.
Shit.
All winners have got the
That shit's built to withstand strong hits.
Disappointed and confused.
We're hitting that shit with power.
But they kept moving forward. That's the only reason they're winners. Nobody has this winning all the time. Nobody does.
When you look in the mirror, you can lie and see what's on the surface. You cannot lie what's going on inside. And that's what people are not willing to see. The lies that are truly going on inside of them that are not allowing them to win over and over, or sometimes even win once.
3-on-1, I'm beating them up.
Winning requires you to go so far deep
3-on-1.
inside yourself. It's way beyond the surface. It's way beyond internal. It's going to a place that a lot of people haven't visited in a long, long time because they're afraid to visit that person, because when they visit that person, they don't know who that person is anymore.
That is what you really need to be afraid of.
201,
stagnant.
program time.
So, get up and go.
They'll have a rough time getting rid of me.
Take the risk, take the gamble, take the first step, take action. And don't let another
Same the
day
real program time, man.
slip by.
It's program time, man. A little something.
There is no secret. There is no.
You know what I'm saying? Turn that something into more.
There is no path of least
Program
resistance.
time, man.
The quickest way
Cardio.
for you to go from where the you are
Footwork.
to where you want to be is
Accuracy.
what you're trying to avoid doing.
Learn how to use your knuckles. And not like your fingers and
Use
shit.
it for your upliftment.
And learn how to punch with your knuckles.
And grow in the midst of it. That's
Boom.
what I learned from this.
He gonna get all
What
knuckle.
did I get from it? How did I end up
Whoever
here?
get in that ring.
What's the blessing
Program
in
time.
this for
The
me?
rip.
Ask
You
yourself
know what it
that,
is, man.
whatever it is. And don't let
Can it be easier to hide and run from it all? Don't. Embrace the storm. Let it harden you. Because on the other side of the
Program
struggle
time, man.
is a version
Little
of you
cardio,
that
man.
is stronger, healthier, and more unstoppable.
I got stories for
than what
later.
possible. Running away
They always call me a liar, though. Every time I tell some real stories about fools getting whacked, removed, they don't believe me.
You got this.
Gus. But I don't feel the need to prove anything, you know what I'm saying?
Wants to come out. It's
The fools like, you don't believe me. There's the fools that, you got too much to prove, you know what I'm saying?
When you're bringing
They-
out
are you telling the truth?
becoming
You know what I'm
human, your lower
Program
self
time.
is your addictions. You're always wanting something easy and fast and quick. And when you indulge in that, you don't feel good. You want to bring out that higher self. And I want you to confront that and not deny it anymore and see that it's in you. It's in everyone. It's not like every human has it. It's extremely democratic. Ultimately, happiness comes down to the decision of choosing to become aware of our mental afflictions or choosing to be ruled by them. This is what hard feels like. Did you think the thing that you wanted to try and achieve was going to be easy? No. Okay. So what's the entry price of trying to achieve this thing? Well, it's hard. But you are here to be challenged by things. This is what hard feels like.
You can be very grateful for what it is you have right now and still be ambitious with goals and dreams and visions that you want for yourself. And in fact, being grateful is part of being happy along the journey. Being happy along the journey takes three components. It takes gratitude, it takes a mission, and it takes discipline. And if you have those three things operating in your being, then you're going to be happy along the way. That's reality.
Do it sad, do it angry, do it heartbroken, do it miserable, do it excited, do it energized, do it happy, do it tired, do it confident, do it discouraged. Do it anyway.
Life is not just the passing of time. Life is a collection of experiences, their frequency and their intensity. Life is not just watching clock tick away. Life is a collection of experiences, their intensity, their frequency. Whatever the span of your life turns out to be, here's what you want to fill it up with: experiences and the intensity of those experiences.
Success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. Because the human mind is not going to make you happy. This brain of yours won't do it. You have to direct it. And there's no worse fate than to achieve everything and not be fulfilled.
There are a lot of voices in life trying to define us, tell us who we are. Sometimes they're uplifting, a parent telling us that we're talented, we can do great things. Other times they're negative, You're not attractive. There's nothing special about you. You made too many mistakes. You missed your chance. When you're listening to all these voices, it's easy to think, who's telling the truth? Who am I? Here's the key. The only voice that matters is your voice.
The fastest way to change your life is to start keeping the promises you make to yourself. You chose this, and even though it might be hard, you still owe it to yourself to see it through. Don't live with regret. Put it all on the line and let it play out the way it's supposed to. The last thing you want to do is wonder what if. Don't give yourself that option.
Fuck
Make it
him
happen
over,
now.
bro. Tell you right now. It's alright, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't getting it, you ain't getting it, bro.
Maybe you were meant to be
Same,
hurt to
Bear.
understand the value
Program
of
time.
healing. Maybe
Little
you were
clowner,
meant to be
man.
lonely to understand the
Salud.
value of love.
It's
Maybe
good
you were
cardio,
meant to make
man.
mistakes to understand the value
And
of learning.
it keeps your condition
Maybe you were meant to wait.
acclimated with the
understand
heat,
value of
get you in
patience.
shape,
Maybe you
and
were
get
meant
your
to be in the
hands.
darkness to understand
And
the
you know
value
what I'm saying? Everything
of light. I think these things that
used
we
to,
call
you know what I'm
chaos,
saying?
or
Movement.
these things that we call curses, are
Used to that
actually
whiplash.
our blessings in disguise.
Program time. It's program time, man.
My friend, I know that you have that feeling within you, that energy which is
Hopefully having a blessed day, man.
something greater. You have a vision.
Welcome
an
to the
ambition,
page.
A dream that is
Happy
God-given,
Tuesday, man.
and it is
I
your
say mine to
light,
everybody,
your
man. You know what it
beacon,
is.
which will guide you through this journey that we call life. And that doesn't mean it will
Hey,
be
all
easy.
love, man.
In fact, you'll get lost a lot
We
of the time.
just gotta
But
keep
as long as you keep
working
your
on
North
it,
Star
you know what I'm
visible,
saying?
and you do
And
not
get
dim it
stronger.
because other people tell you that it's too bright.
We're hitting
Or
harder.
lead you
We're getting
somewhere that
faster.
You don't belong.
We're learning
You
different
just are.
technique.
You're
You know what I mean? Little by little.
When I think of goals, I think of persistence. And
You learn a little more, you get faster, stronger, more energized,
what you want
more bounce,
is always available to you.
more rotation, you know what I'm saying?
When you're working towards
1,
a
2,
goal,
3.
you don't get what you want at first. And when everything seems impossible, you realize
Program
that
time,
everything
man.
happened for us exactly the way it's supposed to. And
You know what
sometimes
it
we
is,
get in
man.
life what we need before we get what we
Long
want.
range.
So if we focus on
Long
what
range.
we need it,
Program time, man.
you want, then you'll have what you've always
Nobody, people want to fight for free and shit.
That journey
I grew up fighting.
isn't
So they
always
want to fight, they better put
perfect
some
journey,
money in it, bro.
But it's supposed to happen that way. And
I'm
it's
saying?
perfectly planned for a reason. So accept the journey.
Tell them put up their YouTube page or
And
something.
see all the obstacles
You know
that are beautiful.
1, 2, Fred is coming for you.
Problems that stop us.
Bear,
They don't
Joe,
stop us,
then
they show
Mike
us
Larry.
our way of getting
Program
something in
time.
life. So welcome the things that we need in life so we can get the things we really want. You already have what it takes. Focus, drive, and always look at the end result.
How many times have you told yourself, this is it, this is the year, 2025 is the year I'm gonna get serious. I'm gonna unlock my potential, I'm gonna stop this, I'm gonna quit that, I'm gonna start this. How many years have you been doing this, and how many years have you actually done it? Or is it by mid-January you've already given up, you've already quit? Like most people, your resolutions have already failed, right? And they fail because life happens, because it's hard. Another year slips by, we slip back into our old patterns, our old practices, and the song goes on. How much longer are you gonna wait? Demand the best of yourself.
Take responsibility for your life. No one is coming to save you. Well, we have to start taking responsibility for ourselves. Because the pain of doing nothing with your life will always be worse than the pain of doing something with your life.
The man who blames others has a long way in his journey to go. The man who blames himself is halfway there.
We have to stop putting it off and making excuses for why we aren't where we want to be.
The price to pay, but I'm telling you, the price is easy if the promise is clear. One of the better notes to make for today. The price is easy if the promise is clear and powerful. But the price seems almost too much to pay. Too much to get over, too much to accomplish. If the promise isn't clear, if the promise isn't powerful.
Start walking. You gotta start walking because the perspective's not gonna change. You have to start moving forward. You have to start taking steps. But standing there lost and not doing anything is just waiting to die, waiting to starve to death. Don't let that happen.
What does it mean to be strong? The world has a habit of reducing strength to something simple. It tells you that strength is being tough, never breaking, never showing weakness. It tells you that strength is about power, about dominance, about winning. But that version of strength? It's a lie. It's a facade. It's a mask we wear to hide the truth about what real strength looks like. Real strength isn't loud. It's not flashy. It's not about how much you can lift or how hard you can hit. Real strength is quiet. It's subtle. It's the kind of strength that doesn't demand attention because it doesn't need it. Real strength is getting back up when life has knocked you down. Not because you're unbreakable, but because you refuse to stay broken. Real strength is having the courage to be vulnerable, to admit when you're struggling, to ask for help when you need it. It's the strength to say, I can't do this alone, even when the world tells you that you should be able to. Real strength is choosing kindness in a world that can be cruel. It's having the capacity to forgive, even when it's hard. It's the ability to hold on to hope, even when everything around you feels hopeless. Strength isn't about pretending you don't feel pain. It's about learning how to carry it. It's about allowing yourself to hurt, to grieve, to heal, and then finding the will to move forward anyway. Strength is resilience, yes, but it's also grace. It's also patience. It's also compassion. And let's be honest, being strong is hard. It's not about being perfect. It's not about never falling. It's about what you do after the fall. It's about standing up, brushing yourself off and saying, this didn't break me. It bent me. It hurt me, but it didn't break me. But here's the truth most people don't want to admit. Strength isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. It's something you cultivate through the choices you make, through the way you respond to life's challenges. Every time you face something hard and choose to show up anyway, you're building strength. Every time you let yourself feel the fear, but take the step anyway, you're building strength. Strength isn't about being invincible. It's about being human. It's about embracing the full spectrum of what it means to live. Joy and pain, love and loss, hope and despair, and choosing to keep going. It's about understanding that life isn't always fair, that it's not always kind, but that you have the power to face it head on anyway. And you know what else? Real strength isn't just about how you carry yourself. It's about how you lift others. It's about being the person who reaches out a hand, who offers a shoulder, who reminds someone else that they're not alone. Because strength doesn't exist in isolation. It's in the connections we build, the kindness we show, the love we give.
The strongest people you'll ever meet. They're not the ones who look like they have it all together. They're not the ones who never show weakness. They're the ones who faced the worst of life and kept going anyway. The ones who've been knocked down and gotten back up. Not because it was easy, but because they refused to let the darkness win. So, if you're struggling right now, if you're feeling like you don't have the strength to keep going, I want you to know this. Strength isn't about never falling. It's about always getting back up. It's about taking one more step, no matter how small, no matter how shaky. It's about showing up, even when it hurts. You are stronger than you think. Not because you're perfect, not because you never struggle, but because you keep going, because you keep trying, because you keep choosing to fight for your life, for your dreams, for your future. And that is the kind of strength that can't be measured. That is the kind of strength that doesn't fade. That is the kind of strength that changes everything. So, when you think about what it means to be strong, remember this. Strength isn't in how much you can endure. It's in how you choose to live. It's in how you rise, how you love, how you give, how you grow. It's in how you show up for yourself and for the world every single day. You are strong. You've been strong all along. And as long as you keep going, as long as you keep showing up, as long as you keep trying, you'll keep growing into the strongest, most complete version of yourself. This is your strength. This is your power. This is your story.
All winners have lost. All winners have got depressed. All winners have been heartbroken. All winners have been disappointed and confused, frustrated and angry. But they kept moving forward. That's the only reason they're winners. Nobody has just winning all the time. Nobody.
When you look in the mirror, you can lie and see what's on the surface, but not hide what's going on inside. And that's what people are not willing to see. The lies that are truly going on inside of them that are not allowing them to win over and over, or sometimes even win once.
Program time, man.
You have to look, winning requires you to go so far deep inside yourself.
Little by little, man.
It's way beyond the surface. It's way beyond internal. It's going
Getting
to a
conditioned,
place
man. You gotta get them hands. A lot of it's getting the hands conditioned.
You're afraid to visit that person because when
getting the hands with to the whiplash.
You don't know who that person is anymore.
I'm saying
that is what
that's
you
a lot of
really
what
need
it
to
is.
be afraid of, being stagnant.
Programs are.
So, get up and go. Take the risk, take the gamble, take the first step, take action. And don't let another day slip by.
Damn!
Like there is no secret, there is no quick fix, there is no,
That's my page, I don't know.
Their hands. They's gonna get all cut up. They get callous. It ain't gonna hurt me no more. On this hills, your hard ass head ain't gonna hurt. Benjamin, program time. When you land on the head, it ain't gonna hurt. Whiplash.
World's greatest class. You understand me? Okay. You might got a nice car, but it was fast. Alright. Don't forget the whip crash.
You gotta get you one of those nice and sturdy, bro. I was hitting that shit hard. Boom. There's not a human alive that could take those shots, bro. That thing is sturdy as fuck. I was hitting that shit hard, bro. My knuckles are hurt. Look at that. When they see how they're all cut and shit, well, when they start healing, they're gonna get strong. And you're gonna get used to they're gonna get used to damage. Like callus and shit. Like when you get blisters and shit and they heal, you get like layers and shit. And so you're gonna be able to hit shit harder. You know what I'm saying? Well, you gotta build them up. Don't do too much. Don't break them. But they're gonna be sore at first. Now they're not getting that sore because you're constantly punching. You got bones right here. Your hands are bones. So think about it. Constant friction, you can get sore all right here. But after you do it a lot, and it starts healing, you can get used to it. But whiplash, you gotta get used to the whiplash. Like when you first start working out your legs, you start running, you can only run so far before your legs give out on you because you just started. They're not conditioned. They're not used to constant movement, so they're gonna get sore quick. And after a couple times, it's not gonna happen no more like that. You gotta get used to that whiplash. You know what I'm saying?
The question is, do you want to race and fuck the dad side? Never back down, you'll get kicked out the club at that rate. Cause sweetie, some car out there on me, that's that type.
Tell you right now. I'm saying? Tell you right now. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. Right now. Program time, man. You're gonna hurt your shoulder, man. Oh, man. Bam. Yeah, but I'm not even gonna move. Boom. He gonna be like this shit. Boom. Quick shots. That's what they used to call me back at the academy. Quick shots. Homie. Straight up. That's what they used to call me at the academy. Quick shots. Darn tough. They used to call me darn tough. Darn tough.
My seats is reclined, I'm a Philly counting millions with a gel, cause he I got Chanel on the Draco, make a nigga beatbox, pouring fire for the fago, know I need a detox, taught him maybe it's lame, you know I had to re-rock, he's telling, you know I had to switch spots, me and they on the scene, you know I had to switch blocks, chain, so
quick shot,
fuck the rich, watch him in that vest cadets, anyone who assist cops, for the mud, I'm a fiend, no I need to be drip, drop him in that vest cadets, anyone who assist cops, for the mud, I'm a fiend, no I need to be drip, cops, stop playing. Rock out shoulder, fuck all the way playing. For the bucks, I go nuts, I'm sure it's so insane.
Ooh.
How many times I gotta say, if you a fan, just be a fan. How many times I gotta say, if you a fan, just be a fan.
That ass, boy. Me. Boom. Bam. Long range games. See?
Now my jewelry freeze time in a cocoon. Now my seats is reclined. I'm a Philly counting millions with a jet. He I got Chanel on the Draco, make a
program time, man.
Pouring fire for the fago, know I need a detox. Taught him maybe it's lame, you know I had to re-rock. Come on, niggas.
You know what it is, man. Look at that.
Man, they don't know the scene, you know I had to switch blocks. Chain, it's a lane. That my fucking rich watch him in that vest cadets. Anyone who assist cops, fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. Boom. Out of there, boy. The whole time he was be breakdancing. Scared and shit with your head down. Boom.
fiend, no, I need to be drip, drop him in a biscuit, dance in the corner with 6 cops for them.
You know what it is, bro?
I need to be drip, drop, stop playing. Like rock out shouting for calling who ain't playing. For the bucks, I go nuts, I'm truly a super saiyan. How many times I gotta say if you a fan, just be a fan? How many times I gotta say if you a fan, just be a fan?
Boom! Hey, I gotta stretch my leg, I ain't gonna lie. Rebels in it. Program time, man. A little something. Better than nothing, man, I'm telling you. Get some movement.
There's a whole new way to say
hydrate, stretch.
Welcome to
Fucking
Glendale Chevrolet.
go jog in
your
place.
Chevrolet Superstore. Now under new ownership, Glendale Chevrolet is
What?
focused entirely on you.
You
with
want
real
some sweater.
upfront pricing and more
Ooh.
Chevrolet inventory in a relaxed shopping environment.
You
During
start
the
breathing
Glendale
hard.
Chevrolet
You
Open House. Get red
Woo.
tag savings on tracks, Silverado,
I'll
Equinox,
open
and
you
more.
up.
Come feel the difference at
That shit
Glendale
gonna get you
Chevrolet,
ready.
1400 Brand Boulevard.
Tactics.
Online at ChevroletofGlendale.com.
You know what I'm saying? Tactic, Johnny Cruz, Rebel, Gus Sanders, program time. You know what I'm saying? No, that shit gonna get you jogging in place. You know what I'm saying? Jog around the garage or in the backyard or something. That'll get you conditioned for that run, for that long jog. Jog in place for 15, 20 minutes. You're gonna be ready for, once you get used to that, you're gonna be ready for a 10-minute jog, 15-minute jog. You gotta start somewhere, bro. That's how I started. I used to be like fat, and I used to be like embarrassed to run. So I started running in place, stretching, hydrating, running in place, timing myself for like 10 minutes, then 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Once you start doing it past 45 minutes, you're ready. You're ready to run a couple miles there. You know what I'm saying? If you could jog in place for 20 minutes, you can run a mile. Don't run it fast. Nice and easy. You know what I'm saying? When you catch your second wind, that's when you go fast. That's when you speed it up. Get through that first wind. Nice and easy. Control your breathing. Push through it. You'll get your second wind, trust me. A lot of times. When you start getting used to it. And that's when you start speeding it up a little bit. Don't do it in the beginning because you're going to blow yourself out. Blow out the engine. You know what I'm saying? Work your way in and then accelerate midway. And people that took off, they're going to see you at the end because you waited till like the middle, then you fucking took off. Be slow and steady. When they just fucking hit the ground running like a sprint and they're burnt. So start off a little slow and steady and then ramp it up. Shad, space, Kasrati, 3. Program time, man. Johnny Cruz, Keith Thurman. Program time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get these knuckles acclimated to punching shit. Nah, but it's good cardio. That's good cardio because you sweat, you're constantly moving. You know, you're working on your forearm and shoulders. Constant doing this. Think about it. You're moving your arms around, you're flexing. That's how boxers are all cut. Because they're constantly moving. You're gonna see the cuts? You're gonna get cuts. That's how they get them, but because they do it all the time. It's a workout. I know some people are like, you're not a professional, you're not this, but a lot of it is just a workout, is to get, conditioned. Program time, man.
Chevrolet.
You won't get it? Get some. Hydrate. Stretch. Then what? What are you gonna do? You're gonna walk. You're gonna pace around. You're gonna get some movement. You can get a pump in. What is it? Add to that. You had enough? All right, take a day. Continue to hydrate, stretch, diet, rest. Come back and do a little more. That's what it's about, bro. And I promise you, you're gonna be a savage. But you gotta put in that work. You gotta be consistent. You gotta build that routine. Start with your legs, man. Start with hydration and stretching. Get flexible. Just get touching them toes and flexing them shoulders or stretching them. I mean, all that. And then start a routine, a leg routine, even if it's a little one. A push-up routine or pull-up routine or something, or lifting weights. Even if it's 10 pounds, 15 pounds. Do sets of 10, 15. Drop sets, count. Next time you come, add 5 more pounds. It's numbers, keep adding, progressing. I'm saying, but you gotta give effort. You gotta start somewhere, bro. Like I said, even if it's 5 pounds, work your way up to 10.
Band right now, the way nigga dog, you rap niggas pill.
20.
I know you in the snitch, they wanna nail.
Program time 201.
Can't get a case, everything they would get really want me if
And if you got it all figured out and you're lifting this and you're doing 1,000 straight, well, do more. That's the program. It's never over until you're done. But don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? As well. Balance yourself. J Lara, 201. Jay's Mortera. Walter Blanco program time, man. That's what it is. The shorts make me look big, but we're cutting up, man. The boxing. I'm telling you. Boxing gonna get you cut. Constant moving. The motion right there. You know what I'm saying? You think it's just dancing and shit, bro? You're moving. Your whole body's doing this. Think about it. The whole time. You're fucking moving. You're working out. You're gonna get cut like a muff. You seen those dance classes where they're like fucking doing some crazy shit? Well, they're gonna get cut. The workouts that look funny are the ones that work. The cool ones, the cool workouts, the one that makes you look cool and tough. Everyone can do that. It just requires a little extra. The shit that looks funny, you gotta dance and move around. That's the shit gonna get you in shape. That shit gonna get you ripped. Trust me. And lift weights as well. Add to that. Weights on top of that. You want movement. You want to be loose. You know what I'm saying? You want to be bouncy and strong. You want to know that when you're bouncy, but when you come in, you're fucking strong. You packing power. You know, you're not just fast and weak. You're fast, you're coming with power, bro. And you're not just super powerful and slow. You got a little bit of everything. You're well balanced because you do a lot of movement, a lot of calisthenics, cardio, using your body weight, pull-ups, dips, push-ups, and weights on top of that. Remember, weights on top of that. Weights on top of your body weight routines. That's you're going to be strong, and then cardio before. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do it in certain orders and be consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And have a good little diet. That's important. If I had a good diet, I would have had a 6-pack. It's just my diet's a little shot. But even then, we're still losing weight. So the workout works, period. And that's what it's about. You know, it's not about not doing nothing. It's not about talking about it. It's about doing it. It's program time, man. It's all right if you talk a lot, but just do a set. Do a set, talk, do a set, talk, do a set. You got to do your sets though. You know what I mean? Do it, hit your numbers. Go up to numbers, you know what I'm saying? Fulfill those numbers. You're never talking all that. Do more and more. You're still going to see results. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still doing more and more every time. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing them slow. You know? It's not recommended. But you're still going to get gains though because you're constantly fucking doing it. So that's just science. But Michael was handing main program time. Y'all know what it is, player. 1, 2, 3. I appreciate you, bro. I hope so. Because that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to assist. You know, get people started, bro. I know a lot of people have trouble getting started. You know what I'm saying? We're not professionals, but we know how to get started. You know, start somewhere. Start with the basics. Continue. You know, those little things they'll add up to something bigger. And then you can add your little twist on it or your big twist on it and elevate that program. But it all starts somewhere. That's probably what I guess what we're capable of doing, I guess, in a sense. Not to everybody, but to certain people, get them going. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about, program. So it's not about acting tough. It's about doing something, be consistent, and knowing where to start. You know, and then from there, you can learn different things and put your own twist on it and grow, bro. I'm saying branch off, elevate. That's what it's about. But yeah, man. Hopefully we get more equipment, be more consistent, because life happens, you know what I'm saying? We gotta handle business. But once we get everything dialed in, which I feel like we kind of are, but we can always do more and get more. So just little by little, just keep building. Yeah, consistency and discipline. That's gonna take you a long way. You stick to that routine, and even if you fall off, you get back to it. Yeah, man, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? You had a rough month, well, start again. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? To day 1. Day 2 tomorrow, get that ball rolling forward. And then after a few days, you're like, all right, I'm back in it. So that's what the program's about too. Just a little, hey, get started again. It's program time. But yeah, you know what it is, man. Just getting a little pump in, a little sweat, open up your lungs, breathe a little hard, take you a long way. To make you feel way better throughout the day. Give you a little more energy, more motivation, you know what I'm saying? Anything's possible, you gotta do it though. Program time. Nah, I don't overdo it. When I start feeling off, it's over, you know what I'm saying? I was in Jamestown 2018, bro, or 2019. I was at LA County and Wayside from March 2018 to October. Yeah, Wayside, 2004, Wayside. And then I went to Delano for a few months, and then I went to Jamestown. And yeah, they ran that motherfucker like a 4-yard right there. High power 2-yard. And then they flipped the motherfucker. And I went to camp. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I pro from camp. They say a lot of bad things about camp. But one thing about fire camp is sex offenders are not allowed. Because you can't have a gate pass. So in fire camp, you're not around sex offenders. So I didn't program with chomos. You can't because they don't allow it in my fire camp. So program time. Program time is mindset. Is you know, get busy, wake up, get busy, be productive. It's not, you know, stay on your toes, man. Stay ready. Don't get ready. You know, no one created program time. I think it came from like jail mostly, like program time, wake up, you know, like get ready, you know. But it's really just the mindset. Be productive, bro. Stay on your toes. I don't even. I say program time, bro, but I don't. You don't really see me put it on my videos. You know what I mean? I don't. It's not my word, bro. I brought it back to life. You know, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we started coming on here and saying program time. You know what I'm saying? Shake them sheets. A lot of people are doing it now because it becomes a trend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as viral no more as I was because I got lucky, hit the algorithm. So a lot of people are saying they're the ones that are brought it to light. It's cool, but I remember 2 years ago nobody was saying that shit. And we brought that motherfucker back. You know what I'm saying? We brought the Southeast back. I brought Norwalk back. That shit was dead in the water, bro. Little Cuete, that's all everyone knew. And we started saying it over and over again. They're like, who's Norwalk? Who's Southeast LA? People started chiming in. Who are these fools? And then my name started popping up and started dissing me. And other fools started capitalizing off of it from my area. Sporty, and then they started using my name to elevate their rap career. And because they're still active on the streets, they were able to capitalize, bro. And kind of put me at the bottom and say, you're no longer on the streets gangbanging like you used to. This fool is, even though your record's way fucking potent, my record's more potent, which, you know what I mean? But that doesn't matter nowadays. He's in the streets and I'm not. You know what I mean? So that's what they did is we brought it back. We brought the limelight back to the Southeast. We brought program time back. Everyone's saying it, which is good. And they used my name in Norwalk to make a rap career. And now old boy's popping and he's the face of Norwalk, which is cool. But you used my name, bro. Nobody knew who the fuck you were, you know, but that's how this works, bro. Everyone's looking to piggyback off something. And that's fine. But we brought it back, man. 2 years ago. They were offering me record deals, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I was just playing with them. I was just joking around. Like the music I was making is trash. Like it was made off an iPad. The beats suck, the bass sucks, the sound sucks. I never had a real song. Think about that. I never really got in a real studio and made a real song with my voice is popping over a beat. And I can write music quick. I never got the chance, which is cool, but everything I did was like off an iPad, bro. And they were still trying to offer me deals until they're like, oh, you pro from camp. You know, like but my record is fucking fluent. But because of that, politics is like, oh, you're no good, right? That type of blackball this fool. That's it, bro. And that's for me playing around. But I honestly think that if I link up with a real DJ and do a real song and real music videos, I think we can make some noise without the homies, without gangs, without backup, without 20 people behind me, without the cultura having my back. I think that with a solid DJ, bro, in a good camera, like a professional DJ and professional beats, and I can get in there and spit, I think that we can make noise without help. We can make noise without, the masses, the community, and I really believe that. And you got to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. No one's going to believe in you more than you. Like Jake Paul said, you got to be delusional sometimes, bro. You got to tell yourself you're great to become great if you ever have a chance, a slither of a chance. Because if you don't, no one believes in you like you do. So continue. Derek, program time, man. That's what it is, bro. That goes to tell you that I believe that if I link up with a good DJ and make a real songs, a mixtape, like I made my own mixtape like in a day off a fucking iPad. If I could just go in there and spit a song, they handle all editing and everything, and then we do a real music video outside on the streets and shit like that, I think we could tear it up. Because we're telling a real story. I'm not bullshitting nobody. I'm telling you a real street life, jail, prison, streets story. Real potent. You know what I'm saying? So it comes from real play. The only thing wrong with me is I went to camp. Right? And there's no chomos allowed in camp. So I wasn't around no chomos. I just changed my life, bro. It's like I turned myself over to the Lord, right? Like, kind of like I don't want to commit crimes no more. I don't want to continue to go to jail. I beat a life case. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this no more. So that's what my thinking was. It's not that, and a lot of people call you a punk. Oh, you don't want to go to jail no more? You don't want to put your life on the line? While they're at home fucking eating at their mom's house and shit, putting no work. And you're the one that has to come in and out of jail, and you're the one that gets bashed on. And that's how this works, bro. Now, I know some people, they still live at their mom's house or they're still on the street that I used to kick it with, and I went to prison. And they're calling me this and that because I went to camp or whatever. Just throwing shade at my character because I don't want to hang out no more. Right? But your ass ain't done nothing hanging out at your mom's house, bro. That's just some weird ass shit. Truck ass shit, you know what I'm saying? You grow up. That's what I think about that, bro. You get a motherfucking job. You know what I'm saying? We bullshitting. Straight up. We already made our round trip. You're still bullshitting. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of motherfuckers, we already been in and out that motherfucker. We done went through Wayside. We done went through 2000 floor, LA County Jail, court fights and everything, riots, removals, delaying all reception, main line, and your ass is still at home talking like a punk. Like you active and shit. There's a lot of people like that. Like, you still haven't made your round trip. You still haven't took your tour of duty. That's what I call it. If you're from the streets, bro, especially a Southsider, and you haven't gone to prison or county jail, you haven't done your tour of duty. You think that putting in work on the street is it? Bro, you're gonna go to jail and they're gonna say this is where it starts. Trust me. You know how many shooters and 3-time shooters or fools got like 3-4 bodies going there and they're like, that don't mean nothing, bro. You're gonna put in work right here. You're gonna follow these rules. And when you're called upon, you're gonna fucking rise up, bro. And then that's when it starts. Your resume starts now. In there. That's why I always tell people, where's your tour of duty, man? There's nothing to be proud of. But to all the tough guys, where's your fucking work? Yeah, a lot of people throw shade on me, and I've been around. I chose not to continue because I'm smart. I'm not stupid, and I know I got a bright future if I got my head screwed on right. Everyone does if you got your head screwed on right. You know what I mean? But honestly, if you're a gang member or anything, your tour of duty is jail. If you don't go to jail or prison and you're just gang member, you didn't do your duties, bro. You're pump faking. You're just out there claiming the fame. You haven't done nothing. And a lot of people diss me. And they haven't even done, what's your tour of duty? And, you know, I know that sounds stupid, but you get what I'm saying? Like, that's what you're supposed to do when you're part of that life, right? Your duty is to go in county and participate. And buzz down and put in work. And eat sopas and contribute to the casa. And whenever they need you, smash. Like, that's what you're needed for. You're not needed on the streets, bro. You're needed in there. So that's why we say, if you haven't took your tour of duty, you ain't done shit. And if you're 40-some years old and you still haven't been locked up and you're still in the hood, you need to get a motherfucking job. Huh, Rudy? Bro, I'm serious, bro. You're still 40-some years old and you still haven't caught life. It's over, bro. You're not about that. Go get a job. You got a certain amount of time, bro. Other than that, you're just pump faking. You're just hanging out. Wasting time and shit. Shit, bro. I'm saying, come on, bro. No, we're not, bro. Come on, bro. You're 40-some years old, 50. You're still in the hood. And this is only to the fools that are still, like, on the streets. It's one thing to be from the hood, have a family, and you work all the time, and you moved on, okay? That's one thing. I'm talking about the fools still out there on the block, smoking, drinking, acting tough, bro. Like, if it hasn't worked out yet, if you haven't caught your life, if you haven't done your tour of duty yet, you need to let the youngsters handle this, and you need to get a motherfucking job. Okay? All the fools that have a job and shit in their families, that's different. Like I'm saying, you're different. I'm talking about the fools acting tough and shit. You still haven't caught a case? Come on, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's a fucking job. You know what I'm saying? You're like the fool that pulls you up with no burner on him. Like you gotta go home, bro. You know that, right? We used to send fools home. Literally, like you didn't have a burner on you, get the fuck out the block. For real, cause this fools are getting hit. Fools are walking up the street and getting smoked right there in the one ways. We used to tell motherfuckers like, if you don't got a strap, go. No one got time to be looking after you, bro. It's dangerous out there. You gotta have your own thing on you. So, program time. Maintenance custodian. That's some real shit. You're only gonna find that in real active areas. Like, if fools are tripping like that, like, hey, you gotta have a burner on you. Mandatory. This ain't fucking the movies, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I grew up, it's not that movie. You think it's all good walking to the liquor store, bro. No. Negative. You know what I'm saying? So, programs on, man. If your street ain't like that, if you're hanging out with the homies and you ain't worried about everyone having a burner, your motherfuckers ain't active, bro. Luis Ibarra, program time. You know what I'm saying? You hanging out with your homies and you ain't worried about having no burners and shit, you slipping. And shit, you ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know motherfuckers like that because it's mandatory. But I talk too much. Too much real shit, man. Negative.
They want that old thing back, so I guess I gotta do it to them. Crucify these niggas hanging bodies in Jerusalem, but that's on what the Judas. I promise I ain't noticed. Fuck with me, LIM, I campaign ludicrous. Been being creeping up in your closet, we finna do niggas. I brought you for the 22nd time, we won't do new niggas. You niggas better stick to just rapping with
15. We're getting close, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite rapper ain't hitting 15 chinas, man. He don't be at the Pula bar. You know what I'm saying? He don't be at the Way Pile. He don't be programming. Selling wolf tickets, man. Pump faking. You know what I'm saying? Trying to act like Debo and shit. You would get your ass in there. Yeah, your favorite rapper could barely do a 15-minute walk, huh? He gonna take his ass to the corner and turn around, homie. So, you know what, man? I just, you know what I'm saying? I need a break, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little dizzy, man. That's what you get from not giving effort and being consistent, man. It starts today. Get that shit out the way, man. Get that first wind out the way. That first dizziness. That first soreness. Them first blisters. Because guess what? You do enough work, you're going to get super sore. You're going to get blisters. All that. Shin splints. Name it. You're going to overcome that through consistency. Keep doing it. It's going to heal. It's going to hurt though at first. You know what I'm saying? You can get super time. Jolena. Program time. You know what it is. A surfboard. Hey, but happy Tuesday, man. Program time. We got some cardio in today and a good pump. You know what I'm saying? Some dips, chin ups. We a little 15, do some more, and wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do tomorrow? What are you gonna do the next day? What are you gonna do the day after that? Remember, at least take a day and rest, or two, take it light. So, program time. Jamie Allen, you know what it is, man. Hey, it's good seeing everyone that tapped in, man. It's good seeing y'all. Happy Tuesday, man. Michael, you'll get bigger though, man. Everyone is small, right? In a sense, because you can get bigger. You know what I mean? You can look at someone big and say, you can get bigger. So you're small in a sense, right? Technically, you're small because you can get bigger. You're always going to be small, bro. Because you can always get bigger. Luis Ibarra, Max Cross, Nigel. You know what it is, man. Jolina, yeah, happy Tuesday. Steve, Bedazzo. Program time, man.
Shit, niggas, I ain't getting in the chocolates, jungle, bamboo sticks. Yeah,
I don't talk politics no more. I don't talk politics no more because when we went to war, I'm like, yeah, we're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, our government just, it's like they're doing it on purpose, huh? Like, they're spending all our money. They're cutting all deals with other countries. Think about it. You know, Trump, he cut everyone off. So now we don't have contracts with all these countries. They're doing business elsewhere. They're spending all our money. They're dividing us left versus right. So we're going to have by the end of the war, and hopefully it's not by design. By the end of the war, our country's going to be divided. We're going to be broke. And I think that foreign governments have infiltrated our government and they're controlling our government, our politicians, and they got a plan to make us not number one no more. To take us, basically, you know, because if we leave the Middle East, if they leave the Gulf Coast around Iran, if they push them all out of the Muslim countries, and then Israel becomes the headquarters for the United States. So they get full control now, like they already do. So I don't know if it's a plan to destroy us. Think about it, because we're spending all our money. We're depleting all our fucking weapons and stockpiles. We're cutting deals. We're cutting off deals from all countries and say go elsewhere. So by the end of the war, we're not gonna have. Everyone's gonna be doing business with China. Our economy is gonna sink. Our stock market's already dropping. The Dow is dropping. Think about that. That's a long. We could talk about that shit for an hour. I'm just trying to sum it all up real quick. You know what I mean? And there's a lot to talk about with that. But our stock market's dropping. What happens if all the countries pull out all their investments and our stock market goes from like fucking 50, oh, it's already at 45. It goes from 45 to 20. And then everyone refuses to put back in and we're just stuck at 20. That's our max. And they're not doing business with us no more. Bro, it's not good. How are we gonna bounce back? We're working out right now. That's why I can't really, it has to be alive just based off that. You know what I'm saying? But it's looking like we could have been infiltrated and they're doing it on purpose, bro. They're destroying our country by taking us to war, spending all our money, depleting our stock market. You know what I'm saying? Making us fight each other, left versus right, when we're all Americans. And they're gonna make us hate each other. There's gonna be a big old divide. We're never gonna be the same. I don't know, bro. That's why I don't like talking about it, because I think negative about it. My opinion on it is not good. I think that there's some shady shit going on, some corrupt shit, and I think that our government doesn't have power of our own government. You know?
Got a bottle Rico, lingo, bingo, duh nigga we know. Ignorant ass nigga, $150 on the street ball. These VVS is hitting blah bling. Niggas speaking up like, do I really got a brain made? Link up a big dog, nigga, well nigga, you a teacup. Nigga, you ain't flexing in that baby mama C-class. Nigga, if you dream up on my piece of family, me package. Know that mean the funeral was served from all this heat back. Jumping my field, Tom Brady, I'm throwing deep ass chopsticks, nigga, mock sticks.
But think about it though, wouldn't that be the perfect plan? Let's get a hold of all the politicians, give them money, make them pass laws that benefit our countries, and put your country in the shitter. But because they're being paid millions behind the scenes, they're doing things, they're passing these laws for these foreigners, and it's benefiting their countries. That's where all your tax dollars are going. That's what I'm saying. It's possible that foreign governments have infiltrated our government and they're taking us to war. Our stock market's dropping. They're making us end deals with everybody around the world. It's like we're becoming worse. We're becoming more poor. We're not growing. They're taking away. We're losing. We're spending $2 billion a day on war. Our stock market is dropping. Oil's going up. The world doesn't like us right now because they're looking at us like we started this shit. Their economies are hurting around Iran. The Strait of Hormuz got closed. All the oil. Think about this. We don't do business with Iran or the oil. But how come they close their oil fields and our oil goes up when we don't buy from them? So how is our groceries going up? Just think about it. When we don't buy groceries from over there, we buy them from over here. So you're struggling and our prices are going up. Capitalism. We're not even suffering off what's going on in Iran, but they're still raising our gas prices and blaming it on Iran when we don't even buy oil from them. So it's not affecting us, but it is in the pump. Think about that. You know, like, so Iran, they closed their oil. We charge more for ours because we're like, wait, they close their oil fields, but we don't even buy oil from them. So we're just overcharging for nothing. Think about that. Benjamin, D-roll, space. But it should give you a big idea of what's really going on. Like, it's a money grab. Iran, their oil fields are shut. We don't even buy their oil, but we're gonna raise our oil prices. Acting like we buy oil from them. And because they shut down, we gotta charge more because it costs more. We don't even buy oil from them. That shows you the mindset of these businessmen. They're just looking to capitalize and just charge us extra money and blame Iran. And we don't even buy oil from them. So, you know what it is, bro. James Mortera. Program, son. Nah, our stock market's dropping. They don't even have money to pay the TSA agents. Gas is high. Groceries is high, bro. for a 24 pack of Modelo is $36. It was just like 28 at Albertsons. That shit went up like $10 because of the war, because of Trump, not Biden. Trump. It's not Biden's fault. It's not the Democrats' fault. Who's in charge for the last year and a half? Trump. Okay? It's your economy. Sucks. Trash. Now we're spending $2 billion a day at war. Trash. Trash. We were making a big deal about $50 billion going to U.S. citizens for EBT. Ooh, my neighbor is having free food. Get a job. Those are my tax dollars. They're spending $2 billion a day. They already spent that already. They don't say nothing. So you don't care about them spending money on war, but you care about them feeding your neighbor. It's real. It just shows you where we're at. MAGA sucks. Period, bro. MAGA in the election is gonna be bad. Watch. I know a lot of people that voted for Trump that can't stand his ass. A lot of them. Hillbillies. Straight white boys. Straight conservatives. Straight fucking hate Democrats are pissed. They haven't got rid of elections yet, bro. You think the election's gonna come and they're just gonna, oh, everything's okay? Fuck no. They're gonna try to send their agents everywhere and they're gonna say, fuck, get the fuck out. You're gonna lose this election. You're gonna see in November, the Democrats are gonna wipe the Republicans out. Because they're all fucking white supremacists. And it's showing, you're just Trump lovers, that's it. Every Republican needs to get voted out of Congress. Every single one. Every single one of you. Every single one of the Republicans needs to get voted the fuck out. 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 You're over 60 years old? Out. You've been in Congress for 50 to 20 years? You're out. You got dementia, and we can't have you in charge of laws that affect us. Out. They need to get rid of all the Congress. All Republicans need to go. They love their daddy. They'll do anything for their daddy. And in the United States, we don't get down like that, bro. We don't worship nobody. We man the fuck up and we vote. Straight up, we don't worship nobody. We don't give a fuck. Half of this country doesn't even go to church. And they're trying to tell us, go to church. You gotta be this, you gotta be that. Oh, so now you're trying to tell us what we gotta be? Out. Out. In the election, watch. All this shit's gonna come up and the people are gonna say, out. Your ass is grass. All this control shit, this dictator shit, out. They're gonna get voted the fuck out. Quick. They're gonna get 30 million votes. And that's gonna be a lot. And it's gonna shock people. How the fuck you get that much votes? Because that's just what it is. There's 30 to 40 million people that are gonna vote Republican, no matter if it's a chomo. They don't give a fuck. They're not voting for a Democrat. And that's fine. So you're gonna see 30 million votes. But that's all you're gonna get, bro. Everyone else gonna vote against it. Trust me. Every real American is gonna vote against the Republicans. Every real American that wants his freedom. Tell me not. Everyone that wants their freedom of speech, they think that you shouldn't be able to record them or speak up on them. They call it hate speech, invasion of privacy, impeding. Ass is grass, man. In the election, you know why? I supported Trump too. Going to war with Iran, doing all this bullshit, hiding the Epstein files. Come on, bro. It's over. The movement's done. I supported him too. It's time to wake up, bro. And the election is over. You lied to us. You took us to war. And you said you weren't. You said you were going to drain the swamp, and it's getting deeper. You said we're going to prosecute Epstein files. They did the whole hula hoop around that. ICE doesn't, they're following orders, bro. They were ordered to go out there and do that. Who's in charge? Republicans. Ass grass in the election, man. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna vote against you. I don't have a problem with ICE, bro. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I don't got a problem with none of them, but your ass gonna get voted out. This is not about having a problem. This is about a voting system, and your ass don't cut it. You're out. What do they like to say? You're fired. You're fired. Straight up. This is a voting system. This ain't how you feel. Everyone thinks all the politicians get the job and they think that this is how I feel. Motherfucker, this is the voting system. Your ass got voted in. Either do the job or you don't. You're out. You act like you got a fucking a feeling, like your feelings matter in this motherfucking equation. You got voted in. No one begged you. You begged the people. Please vote for me. I'll do things for you. I will make your life better. So they voted your ass in, and if you can't cut it, you're out. You're fired. That's the voting system. It doesn't matter how you feel. Are you cutting it or not? Are you doing your job or not? If you don't do your job, you're gone, bucko. Shit. Where's all this sympathy?
Stop it, nigga. I am not these niggas. Concealed weapon, I'm a convict, nigga. Chopsticks, nigga. Mopsticks, nigga. We're all Jews in a mob stick, nigga. Stop it, nigga. I am not these niggas. Concealed weapon, I'm a convict, nigga. Stop it, nigga. You don't touch no strips, just chips. Talk about pimpin', but send no fish, bozo. Mark your polo. 10 bands ain't enough, you don't need more though. Shit. Who back up to no good? Sting team, bitch, we ain't worried about no.
Yeah, you should have heard one of them fucking politicians. The little old ass 80-year-old man, a Republican from Texas. I'll send my kids. When he was saying his kids, I'll send American boys over there and fight this war. You better shut your ass up, punk. You know what I mean? Tired of these politicians. I'll send American boys over there as much as I need to protect Israel. That's what he said. I'm like, your ass need to get voted out. You done lost your fucking mind. You got your head up your ass. You got your head up your big Texas ass. You're fucking corn-fed. You don't even want to know, bro. That shit got me high. Oh shit, American boy. Who the fuck voted you in? You a piece of shit? I'll send American boys over there as much as I need to fight for Israel. Shut your ass up. No one voted you in for that. That's what I'm talking about. Every Republican needs to get voted out. I'll send American boys to Iran as much as I need to. I'll send American boys. I wanted to say, get your ass in the ring, tough guy. Get your ass in the ring, tough guy. Bare knuckle, tough guy. I'll send American boys to die for a war that only I care about because I'm selfish. That's how I feel. What is it, Lindsey? Senator Lindsey? What the fuck is his name? Lindsey? What's your name, bro? Are you even American? Lindsey, what's your name, bro? He's over there talking about, I'll send American boys to fight for Israel. No one voted you in for that. This election is going to get interesting. There's a sign up the street at a gym. It says America first, not Israel. When have you ever seen a sign in America that basically spoke against Israel? Never. You haven't seen that since Germany. And I was telling my girl, I'm like, fuck. Americans are vicious. Remember this last election? Get rid of the immigrants. They're taking our benefits. Woo, woo, woo. We're going to take our country back. Woo. Imagine how this one's going to go, that they lied to us. It's going to be the same thing times two, because now you got Republicans teaming up with Democrats. That you got Republicans that are pissed, millions of them, because Trump took us to war when he said he wasn't. And then the files and all type of shit, right? You think that this election, Americans are going to tuck their tail? Oh, you're a mess, bro. You don't know what American is, bro. We got a voting system. And in that system, you vote for what you think is going to better the country. And if it doesn't work, you vote again and you vote it out. Every election is the same thing. Everyone's looking for something new. Tell me, we went from Trump to Biden to Trump. We're going to go back to a Democrat. Who's it going to be? It's going to be like a Newsom or someone younger that's going to say, we're going to prosecute all you fools. And that's going to get people like, yeah! Yeah! Just like with the immigrants. Remember? When Trump's like, we're going to get rid of all the criminals. And everyone's like, yeah! It was like a revolution. Trump flags everywhere. I was even on Trump's side, like, let's go. The same thing's going to happen, but it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be directed towards the Republicans. You took us to war. Our country is in shambles. Our economy is sinking. Our inflation is high. What were they talking about this whole election? Inflation, the economy, crime, immigrants. Well, bucko, if you don't fucking fix the inflation, if you don't fix all that shit come election time, you think you're not going to get voted out? You don't know what America is. The people are going to rise up. And like I said, I seen a sign that says America first, not Israel. I'm like, fuck. Because I love Jews. I love everybody. Their government is doing things over here and is pissing the people off. And the people are going to take it out on the people. Because of them. The people are going to get pissed. Like, no more foreign politicians. No more. This is how history works. Think about it. People get pissed when you're not. They're like, everyone's looking to blame something. I'm not saying me. I'm giving my opinion on what's going on. And I seen signs that said America first, not Israel. So my first thought is like, it's beginning. Americans are starting to speak out against Israel. And I feel bad for the people because it's not their fault. It's the government. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know too much, but think about that. This election, mark my words, bro. We've called these things, bro. Americans are going to say no more foreign politicians. No more foreign lobbies, because you guys are just taking us to war at the benefit of your country. Plain and simple. They're going to be tripping on that. They're going to be tripping on all the old-ass motherfuckers been in Congress for 30 years. Your ass need to retire. You got dementia and shit. You're in charge of passing laws and you got dementia. out, you're fired, bro. The fuck? They need to clean. How would they like to say cleanse? They need to, you're too old. You're doing things to benefit your country and not this country. You're out. That's not your job. They don't vote you in for that. You're voted in as a politician here. Not to do things that benefit where you're from. And there's plenty of those in our system. That's what is going to be a big talking point. People are going to vote against that. I'm all for the voting system. Trump already says he don't like the voting system. He wants to flat out just become king. I'm all for democracy. I'm all for the Constitution. I'm all for fair elections, bro. If you ain't cutting it, you're out. I love it. I love it. Once you lose that, then you're just someone's bitch. In America, we're not no one's bitch. This ain't Russia. This ain't North Korea. You can vote. I don't like that. You're out. I'll vote you in. I'll vote for you. Every so often, people get recycled. I'm for that. If you're not for that, you're bad for America. If you're not for the Constitution, you're not for freedom of speech, you're not for the right to vote, then you're wrong for America. Because that's what America is. It's democracy. It seems like the Republicans have a problem with freedom of speech. Don't speak about me. Oh, don't you dare. They call it hate speech. It's freedom of speech, bro. Don't record me. Don't record me. Freedom of press, bro. Don't carry a gun over here. Second Amendment, bro. So they're just against the amendment. If you pay attention, pay attention. When citizens were getting hit by ICE, they were making all type of excuses. Well, don't carry a strap up. Kyle Rittenhouse, remember? He carried a big ass, and he did the shooting and there are cops everywhere. And because it's a Democrat. Oh, don't you dare. That's bad for America, bro. When you're picking and choosing who rights pertain to. Rights are for everybody. Constitution is for everybody. Whether you're Republican or Democrat or nothing. Not just for you. That's the problem. Republicans are against the Constitution. Sorry. This is point blank, bro. You could deny it, and no one wants to admit that they're wrong. No one wants to admit that they're shady and corrupt. So we'll call it for you. And we'll make it stick. Because everyone wants to deflect. Sometimes you can't. It's obvious. You gotta accept it, who you are. And go from there. I think it's coward shit when you say you stand for the country, and then when you get power, you start excluding half of the country. Democrats, liberals, this, that, us. I think it's coward shit to not stand up and say, we're selfish. We want power for us. I think it's cowardice to not admit it. The manipulation is real. The backstabbing is real. It's coward shit. To act like you're one thing and you act another way, it's cowardice. Just come out and say it. I'm not for the whole country. I'm for the Republicans. My side. Just come out and say it. That'll make you less of a coward than hiding and lying to everybody and manipulating and striking in the dark. Striking in the, you know what I'm saying, hitting you in the back. Coming from left field, when you could just stop being a coward and just come out and say you want full control of this country forever. That's the only thing that's acceptable to you. You're not for this voting system because as soon as they get power, they're trying to change everything. and basically wipe out democracy. They tried to get rid of Democrats. They tried fake news. They tried to get rid of media so they can control media. All that shit got bounced out of the courts. Supreme Court bounced all that shit out. When the Supreme Court is saying chalice, like, no. That means you're fucking bullshit. And you're doing too much. They're telling you, chill out.
Shit, get that me on.
You know what I mean?
Shit, like one of those. So called us down. Tell these niggas stop stressing. Man, that's the case, cause I've been around you. Fuck with me the long way. Since niggas always sleeping, we gon' do this shit the wrong way. At elementary school, the Dracos in the hallway. Grimy ass shit with a dig by one man. Investigate this thing, we gon' need some long tape. Tell me what's wrong, why these rappers always play. Acting like I don't rap like this. You wanna fucking shout. Then buy a ticket, nigga, 150 bands, and I still have the stitches. Nigga, bang booty with my shoes playing Christian. Nigga, come on, 10 bands, I'm with the way 300K. He that's what you want.
Hey, but I'm for the voting system, so that's the beauty of it. I supported Trump before, but not now, no. I'll vote against him. Because it's not good, bro, what's going on, bro? Everyone trusted you. And you're doing the opposite, so it's time to clamp down and say, okay, you're gonna get voted out, bro. No matter what you say from here on out, vote it out, because that's not good. That's my opinion. Good for you. Shit. It's program time. I'm just exercising my freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying, you know, whoever gets elected to an office and you don't do your job right and people don't like it, you get voted out. The fuck? I'm just telling the truth. Aaron Jenkins was handing main program time. What we gonna see though, gas is high, bro. And considering we don't even buy gas from Iran, you know, how is it so high over here? I don't know. Boss, Echo. It's program time, man. Shake them sheets, brush that grill. You know what it is, players. Hey, they even asked me about ice, and I was like, I don't got a problem with ice, bro. I got a problem with, you know, like, I don't think that we should be at war right now, but whatever. I'm saying, it is what it is, bro. Your ass get drafted, then all the people that support the war, you should go volunteer. Like that politician, oh, I'll send the American boys. I'll send the American boys over there as much as I need to go fight the war for Israel. Fucking lame, dude. Trevor, Paul, Bones. I can't believe how Americans can stand there and just hear that shit. That bullshit. I'll send the American boys. Imagine going up for election. They always do it when they get elected. After they get elected, then they start being themselves. Imagine them going on stage and doing that shit. I promise you, I'll send American boys to fight another country's wars. God damn it, I'll do it. Tell me I won't. That motherfucker ain't gonna get voted in. They're gonna boo you off the stage. Boo. But they sit up there and say, I'll do what it takes for this country. I'll put America first. I love America. And as soon as they get voted in, I'll do whatever for another country. It's a bitch, bro. They switch up, bro. You know what I mean? Like, all the politicians do that. This America first. I'll make America great again. I'll take us to the golden age. As soon as they get elected, we're going to war. We're going to Iran. And we're going to fight for Israel. God damn it, this is the holy war, god damn it. Ain't no holy war, bro. It's a shit war. Americans don't believe that shit, bro. You believe this is a holy war, they gonna boo you off the stage. Boo! What the fuck? Out. We talking about holy war, bro. You get your holy ass in church. The fuck? Since when is it holy on the battlefield? Well, this game. Toe up on the battlefield. They're talking about the holy war. Well, ain't no holy about that, man. But you better take your ass to church. Talking about being holy, bro. That shit's sick.
Taking me a fuck away. My mama always said, son, you worth more than that. And nigga fucking image, every shit is more than right. That's throwing at is me, I hide no lead quarterback. Get the job done, I don't need my quarterback. Chilling at the counter with at least a quarter stack. Mr. fucking Mosby, yes, I drink more than average. I know I got a problem, yes, indeed, more than that. You might gotta roll it too, but I drop the bezel. The police wanna get behind me, I know it's levels. This heavy dirty rock on, trying to tell you what to do.
I'll send American boys to fight the war in Israel. Hey, when I heard that fool say that shit, I'm like, fucking piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's my, like, bro, what the is wrong with you? Straight American. Just, you got your head up your ass. Just straight, Texas, bro, what's up? Man, what's up with that shit? Come on, bro. Was it Senator Lindsey, whatever the fuck his name is? Oh, dude, I was American boss. Ah, bro. You're just moving American boys like it's fucking the chessboard. I'm American boss. Ah, bro. You hasn't even retired, bro. Yeah. Old hag. You know what I'm saying? Old hag. Just haggling, just dangling around and shit. Just lingering and shit. The senator from Texas, he didn't say that. I'll send the American boys as much as it takes to fight the war in Israel. I was like, bro, get in the ring, bro. Sound like a dumbass. It's not what America wants. I mean, you want to keep it simple? America wants security. We want to reign supreme. You know what I'm saying? We want to be number one. We want to live good, bro. Live cheap. Have affordable health care. Affordable groceries. I mean, affordable gas. Affordable everything. We just want to live good, bro. It's America, bro. All that extra fight the war over here and go over here and go. It's like they're doing everything that we don't want. You know what I mean? Just do everything we don't want. We want cheap living, cheap healthcare, cheap gas. You know what I'm saying? All cheap everything. We want to be safe. They're talking about going to war, spending money here, going over here, everything but here. There's always, we need to go over here and do this over here. And what about here? What about your house? You're always renovating someone else's house. You're always cleaning someone else's house. You're always fighting someone else's battle in another house. What about your house? So when are you going to fucking renovate your house? When are you going to put money in your house? When are you going to let everyone in your house live for free? Because you're rich. You know what I'm saying? You're constantly handing out money over here to this house. You're giving this house, you're paying their bills every day, every month. And then you look at everyone in your house and you charge them. Think about that. I'm gonna pay all your bills, and then I'm gonna go back to my house and I'm gonna charge everyone that lives in there rent. Don't trip. I'm gonna pay all your shit, and I'm gonna continue to charge. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna up the rent. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta pay more over here. It's not even my responsibility, but I'm gonna pay more over here, but I'm gonna charge more here in my house. Think about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys gotta step up because they need help. You gotta pay more. You gotta give me. We're gonna give it over here. They need it more than you. Just work. Just be glad you're in America. You don't know how good you got it. Let me see that money. Here. That's what they're doing. But, I don't know. Program song.
I know you wanna be me too, but then again, no levels. Whatever nigga knows the level. Blind ass nigga, nigga, daddy was a player. But you don't have to do it, you need to get a sample. Turn the road, baby, I'm kicking every metal. Get this pumping in the real. Fourth ones like a melon, throwing balls like a motor. From a big bang, booty piece, 9 to when it's not custom made jewelry. Diamond test the rap, whatever, get jewelry. But 20, 30,000, that shit is not new to me. I'm really in the streets every day, you ain't with me.
I don't mean to be a jerk, bro, but that shit pissed me off, bro. I'm like, who says things like that? I'll send American boys to fight the war. Why don't you get your little tough guy ass up and go fight them, bro? Fucking tough guy. You know what I mean? That's what the people should tell him. Like, get your tough ass up there and fight them, bro. What are you waiting for? Go catch a flight over there and handle your business. But no, I need the American boys. I need the muscles. Think about that. I need your life. I want your freedom. They gotta get rid of all hillbillies out there, politics. All you little fucking hillbilly fucking politicians, out. Cause you wanna say American boss. Program song. It's like, come on, man. Your own Americans? Only if they're Democrats. Oh, he's woke. You liberal.
Two can't start acting like a different shit. Come on, really flustered. My neck was trying to get in my wallet, got my clippers when I push chips. But how so many feel shit. Start to make my thing. You wanna win a baby shit. You show me how a nigga feel. Police music when I walk. Time to let a nigga on his levels. You might got roll it too, but my control for passing. The police wanna get behind me, but inside they know it's levels. This heavy duty rock and roll pipes.
Texas, man. Texas. You need to look at your politicians and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get your head out your boot. Saying? Get your head out your boot. My boy, because it's far in there. Saying at the tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Texas. You know what I'm saying? You gotta step up, man. All that saying American boys over there ain't it, bro. You guys should have looked at him and said, out. Fire now, out. As a matter of fact, you should move over there. Nah, he's American though, but I like Texas, bro. What you mean? I'm just saying, you gonna let your politicians just talk like that? That's what you vote for, bro? Send American boys overseas. It's pretty messed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mike Larry. That's what I said. I got love for Texas. It's like, and it's not even Dallas. It's like the Republican parts. Dallas is Democrat. But it's like the rural counties, you know what I mean? The sticks. The real conservative areas. So, the boys, you know what I mean? The boys. Program time. Vic B, Seth. Yeah, I'm Californian, man. I had to sit there and watch the Texas politicians say, I'm gonna send American boys over there. No! No! What I would become, David. Program time, man. No, I'm good, man. Just spazzing out, having a little spectrum attack. You know what I'm saying? You know, writer ain't right sometimes. Now, program time, man. It's MIG. But it gets a little out of hand when you're talking about what's going on, bro, because there's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Michael Galvan. Program time, man. West Side. S. Dot. Program time. C's ballin'.
Always with the devil. I know you wanna be me too, but then again, you know it's love.
Program time, man. Alex Garcia. You know what it is, man. Program time. Brandon. What's good, man? Program time. Vamos. You know what it is, player?
Being intentional in life is about carving out your own calm. Finding space for understanding and appreciation.
Construction, man. Construction PA. Program time. Bison, Wyatt, Brandon. What's good, man? Reggie Long. Mr. Hey, program time, man. Happy Tuesday. Get some, man. Jason Reed was handling player. Hopefully having a blessed day, man. It's program time. Alex Monat. He be on that. Was good, man. Galaxy. Hey, but that's why I don't like to get into politics, bro, because I start spazzing out. I don't like these politicians. You know what I'm saying? And they're all corrupt. You know what I'm saying? 5-6. John. Barbecue fetus. Program time. Why? Hey, I ain't no G, bro. We give effort, man. Consistency. We try to be about it, man. Trying to elevate our health. Wyatt. I don't got nothing bad to say about Trump, other than when the elections come, it's not looking good in the voting box. You know, it's not good, you know, for the Republicans in the voting box, is what I'm saying. They do a horrible job, you know what I'm saying? Based on my opinion, I'm from California, bro. I vote for Newsom. Mr. Clarence. You know what I'm saying? They always give Newsom flack. You know what I'm saying he's stealing money, he's doing this, he's doing that. And yet they never prosecute him because there's nothing there. It's all talk. You think they really had some, they would have booked his ass. It's all talk, bro. And he's younger too. And he's not on the files. And he doesn't wish to take American boys to war. So, to me, I would vote for him. You know what I'm saying? Based on a few things. You know, you're younger, he can talk, he led the fourth largest economy in the world, California. It's still the fourth largest economy in the world. You know what I'm saying? The world. He's leading it, it never sank. Think about that. Even though prices are high, everything's high, you get what you pay for. That's the economy, the environment, atmosphere, Hollywood, Malibu, the coast, Bay Area, San Diego. Go to Oregon. You ain't gonna get no Bay Area. You ain't get no San Diego. That's why California is so expensive. You get what you pay for. Miami, New York, you get what you pay for, bro. Straight up. You don't want to pay expensive rent? Don't live in California. Take your ass somewhere else. Simple as that. Don't blame the governor because they got the fourth largest economy in the world and they can charge based on the real estate they have, which is fucking high up there in value. Some of the most premier real estate in the world is in California. Huh? So that's why you pay, that's why it's expensive in California. They have to. The property value's up. Why do you think South Central LA is expensive? The ghetto, the hood, neighborhood, the crib, the blood. Why do you think it's expensive? That's just ghetto as fuck. It's still expensive. It's like $3,000 a month for an apartment, $2,000, $2,500 for a 2-bedroom, maybe, because up the street is Beverly Hills. The property value of California is through the roof because your neighbors is rich. It's not Newsom's fault. That's why I'll vote for Newsom, because I think he's doing a good job. He doesn't get enough credit for that. People just hear what Trump has to say and they believe everything he says. I look into it and I'm like, wait, you're lying. That's why it's important not to just believe everything someone says and just worship someone and follow them, everything they say, because when you look into it, they might be lying. And you don't want to be a sheep or a pawn in this game of life and be used as a tool, as a piece to move the chessboard. That's why you should do your research and don't just take what people say about other people. Look into it. Newsom's not that bad, bro. And he didn't pop out on the Epstein files. So you can say what you want, but he didn't come out on the files. He leads the fourth largest economy in the world. And he's the only one willing to prosecute any Republican. The Democrat. So, I don't know. I'll vote for him. Program time, man. Raymond.
I'm a demon in the jungle, facing the levels, one time shots for the runners. Fall slip before walk fumble, catching bodies, Haitian humble. In a block, I'm in the tunnel. If it ain't, we'll break the pedals. Got to spend a little busted, and my ears down the flat. Big me, don't get
program time, man.
Part of you for slumber. Rob will take that. Ain't no joke, gon' keep that money. Who the fuck wanna be something? Bitch, the bitch gon' get this money. When it's time to come and pay dog, they don't have to on my jersey. Catch a nigga little petty walk on the floor.
Program time, man.
Sneak dissing on Twitter like your wife really working. Niggas not everyday beat shit. That Rico put.
You know what it is, man. Program time, man. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully you get it today. A little something, man. I don't really like getting into politics like that, bro, because what if there's Republicans in here? What if there's Trump supporters that work out, and then you start talking about politics and then it becomes this, fuck you. And it's like, we shouldn't be like that because we have the right to vote and we got a right to our opinion, bro. We don't have to hate each other. We can disagree with each other and vote against each other. That's what the system is designed for, bro. At the end of the day, you can still live how you want, regardless of who's president, bro. In your house, in your property, you can ride fucking horses all day and shoot your guns. Or you can gangbang and rap all day. I don't know. But like I'm saying, that's America. Wayno. Program time. And now we got this, it has to be this way. And if it ain't, you're anti-American and you need to get deported and you need. Damn, what happened to the system? The left and the right disagreeing, but at the end of the day, coming together as the people. I mean, that's what we're missing, bro. What we're missing, we got this left versus right, Trump supporters versus them, and them versus them, and we're all American, bro. We're missing that. That key element to look at the politicians and say, you do your job, motherfucker, you're out. Not look at each other and say, fuck you. No, we need to look at the politicians and say, fuck you. Do your job or you're out. People are sick of this fighting each other because you're a dumbass. Either you're gonna do the job or not, bro. That's where we need to be. Otherwise, Trump's gonna take over. And the Republicans are gonna take over and they're gonna get rid of all the fucking Democrats. What the fuck is that? That's not democracy. That's dictatorship. It's not happening right now, but I'm saying like it can get, if they get too much power, they start putting ice everywhere. All they gotta do is just confiscate your straps now. Give me your guns. What is the law? Give it. You wanna go to prison? Everyone's gonna be handing them over. Hey, I don't wanna go to prison. And then they're gonna, from that point on, you're trapped. You'll never get your freedom ever again. That's why it's important when they're putting ice everywhere and law enforcement to speak up and say, no, 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 no. Not everywhere. Time out. This ain't North Korea. With the police at the liquor store. Time out. We need you. We need law enforcement. But we need you cracking down on crime, not hanging out at the mall. They got security for that. Think about that. That's when it becomes like, what type of world are you living in? When before you could have a security guard armed and now you need military. Come on. That's the beginning of a takeover. Military state. People, read your history. Look at history channels. World War II. Look at it. Their strategies taking over is real, like what Hitler did. Never do that. Shame on him. But he went in, he took power, he got rid of all the Democrats. They set up a terrorist attack. They lit like one of their government buildings on fire and they blamed it on the Democrats. And by doing that, they were able to get rid of the Democrats. Because of that incident, they set it up, boom, boom, blame it on them, boom, get them out the way, we take over our country. Boom, they took over. Because they were able to set up an event, get the people riled up, get them on their side. Hey, we need you. Get rid of this party. They're anti-American. They're anti-German. They're bad for this country. And they were the ones trying to keep the freedom of speech, voting. And he's like, no, get them out the way. They're bad for this country. So they got them out the way. And there goes the voting system. There goes everything. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they're doing it now. I'm just saying, watch history and look at the patterns. And some things will shock you. I'm not comparing our leaders, but I'm saying some of the moves they're making gives me flashbacks, right? A little bit. Kind of give me some chills, like, wait, hold up. I've seen this in the past. I've read about this strategy. I'm good. I'm big on history, bro. I'm just not the smartest person. But there's certain things governments do to take power, to get a grab on the people. Certain laws they pass, get rid of that, pass that. You're bad for this country. Lock him up. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Next thing you know, they got a full grip, and you're just MAGA USA. And they're gonna change the name to MAGA. This ain't the USA, this is MAGA. And that's when you know you're in trouble. That your opportunity to speak up has gone. And you never know, it can happen every day where they put military everywhere and you're like, I'm gonna vote against this. And they're like, you fool. Those days are gone. We got the power. You had the chance to speak against it. It's already begun. Stay in your place, you go to prison. And it happens like that. The government just says military everywhere, and the people are like, nah, I'm outraged. This is BS. I'm voting against this. You guys are done. They're like, in their heads, they're laughing at you. Damn fool. You've been lost your rights, right? Like, what the fuck you talking about voting? Okay, they're gonna have a fake ass voting like Venezuela, where it's a vote, but it's fake. It's like a kangaroo show, like a court. Like when they bring in these politicians, we're gonna interview him. He's on the files. Hillary Clinton, we're gonna interview her. Get down to the bottom of this. And they're in there laughing. Follow the script. I think we're on to something here. A couple weeks go by and nothing. It's a kangaroo show, bro. It's to make you think we're doing something, but the decision is already made. We're not doing nothing. And as soon as that clicks with everybody, that everything's just like made up and we've been overthrown by somebody and our government doesn't really have power. Our president doesn't have power that you vote him in for, which he should, because that's what it was designed for. At that moment, America will flip. When everyone realizes that the person you vote for doesn't even have power, and even Congress doesn't even have power. As soon as you find that out, and this is my opinion, my conspiracy, conspiracy theories like aliens. Nothing's proven, right? But conspiracy theory, think about that, bro. Program time. You know, like, yeah, because we think we vote. Oh, we vote Trump in, you're going to drain the swamp. You're the guy. He gets in and he does the opposite. It should tell you something. Who has the power? You don't. I'm tired, bro. People saying Trump is just a puppet. It's not even his fault. Congress is a puppet. Who really has the power? As soon as you find that out, I think that the people will flip and realize that they need to do something to get our country back. Because the system is designed for the people to control the government. Right now, it's not like that. They're having kangaroo courts. We're bringing him in. He's on the files. We got him. There's proof. And then they question him. Suspicious evidence. I knew something was up, and then nothing happens. That needs to resonate on people.
I guess I know how to rap. Made Draco on California, don't know my name. Took a trip out here, but now I'm on fire like a snap cocaine. My prayer, I'll fight. Man, swear to God, I suck cocaine. Pull up on you kids, food, something. I swear to God, I ain't got no brain. You shooting up all these empty cars. I swear to God, they ain't got no money. Pussy, yeah, nigga. Come on, nigga, that's my spare time, okay?
LA, as soon as Cesar Chavez, the allegations came out, they started tearing his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Imagine he would have been found guilty or there would have been some real evidence over the files. You know, like they kind of not the same reaction. Totally opposite. Totally shove it under the rug. Totally don't do nothing about it. And it just shows you the difference. You know, if the system worked like LA, like California worked, the justice system, all the motherfuckers would have been in prison right now or in trial in the files. But because they're being controlled right now by these parties, and it's there's nothing gonna happen, bro. It's not the real system. It's a corrupt one. From what it seems like, programmed to. Hey, but tell me not. As soon as you realize that, so why are we going at each other? Democrats versus Republicans, when our politicians don't even run this country. That's the problem with us. We need to look at each other and say, let's get together and then check these politicians. And as soon as they start steering the wrong way, bang, bang, bang at that ass all day, bro. No, never give in. Peer pressure, stay dangerous. But as long as you just sit back and let them do whatever they want, then. And that's just how it's gonna be. Programs, but I preach unity. I preach MAGA joins Democrats. I preach the hillbilly teams up with the gang member, and they're both American and they vote for the right thing. Not just for my people or my people. When we're all American, bro, we're losing our substance. You know, Mars, Jeff Noodle program song. We need our substance back as a country. I don't speak against Americans. You see it in the elections, the left versus the right. What you have is politicians in America dividing us. This side versus that side, bro. Like, that's just wrong, bro. That's what I see about the system is we're divided into parties. And we're all fighting for the same thing. America. Security. A better economy. A thriving economy. The best economy. Affordable health care. Not a person starving. Not a person homeless. But all I heard was cut benefits. Cut this. Cut that. Get a job. Wham, wham, wham. And then now $2 billion a day in war. And not a fucking wham wham coming nowhere, bro. I thought you was a patriot, huh? Programs on. We need more patriots. We need more Americans to speak out, like, step up, bro. Vote for what's right, not for your party. Don't vote because your homie voted or your parents voted for it. Vote for what you think is right, bro. And if you're voting based on race or religion, then you're voting for the wrong things, bro. You're voting for you're being selfish. Voting is supposed to what makes this country better. Who's gonna lead us to the golden age? Our stock market has dropped. Oil prices went up. Groceries are up. Everything's up. This is not the golden age. Who's gonna bring us to the golden age? I think, they had the stock market pretty high. And that's one thing that they were proud of. The Republicans, they were proud of the stock market. Dow at 50. Remember at the Epstein hearing? Dow at 50. How dare you? The Dow was at 50. When I was like at 40 something. So the one thing that they're proud of, they just threw it down the shitter weeks later. For what? So one moment we're proud of something. We're doing such a great job for this country. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go spend $2 billion a day and just whatever we made, we're gonna spend instead of keep making and progressing. We're doing great. Now we're gonna spend and we're gonna drop it instead of elevating it. Stupid. That's not the golden age. The golden age is keep going up. Dow at 50, let's hit 60. Now dropping and cutting it. Now we're going back. How is that progressing? We're decreasing. So if a good economy is what you're about right now, ain't it? Cheap gas prices, what you're about, that ain't it. Cheap groceries right now, that ain't it. No friction on the streets, that ain't it. You got left versus right. You got police everywhere, law enforcement. Everything's fucking uncomfortable. They're screaming at everyone like it's fucking, like it's intake in the county. Like you're a criminal and shit. Like this is not the golden age, bro. Okay? It's the shitty age. The shitty age. Program time. No, what I'm saying, how am I gonna leave America and I'm American? We gotta make it better. Leaving ain't gonna solve it. Shit. That's what MAGA wants, huh? You want everyone to leave the USA so you could just fucking pig out, huh? And live in 3 houses, 5 houses at once, huh? And just be selfish and just greedy, huh? And just take everything, all the land, huh? You gotta fight, bro. See, that's the thing. People want you to just roll over and just take over so they could do it their way. Anti-American as a motherfucker. That's anti-American like a motherfucker, bro. That's not American at all. All this taking over and dictatorship, that's not American, bro. MAGA got the wrong perception of American. It's called selfish. That's what it is, bro. It's not American, it's selfish. I don't got nothing against ICE. I got some fucking corrupt ass Americans that fucking talk a good game like they're for this country. And you're really just selfish. You don't care about me. You don't care about your neighbor. You care about yourself. So, how am I corrupt? And I'm saying, I don't give a fuck if you're a Trump supporter. I don't give a fuck if you're a Democrat. I don't give a fuck what race you are. But, bro, I'll feed every single one of you, right? I'll help every single one of you, right? That's not me, bro. I'm not the one with the segregation. Tell me not. Trump, he had that aura coming in. You know, I think he disappointed me, bro. Because I supported him, you know what I'm saying? So, that's all it is, bro. I'm one of those ones that supported him, and now I'm like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's the matter with you? It's ridiculous, bro. Program time noodles. But thank you for tapping in, man. Everybody, man, you know what it is. It's program time. Get some. Tuesday. Hydrate, stretch. Yeah, well, I don't want to get all angry and shit, but we'll see. We'll see, bro. He might have a good plan. You know, we might be tripping, and we might they might end this war or whatever. We might come out, and he might have a plan up his sleeve, and they might do some things and make the economy great. Who knows, bro? Who knows what they're up to? You know, maybe if we conquer pieces over there and absorb their resources, absorb things they have or whatever, and bring them back over here, or put it into our economy, or maybe it can make us better. I don't know. There has to be a bigger plan. It's program time. I'm all for it if it makes us greater. You know, but right now it don't look like it can make you greater. It can just sink you, make you worse. So let me know, bro. Like, it's my opinion. Shit. I'm not a professional. If anything, what they call me? I got this, I got that. I'm on the spectrum. Fine. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? D nice. Program time. Angel. You know what it is, man. No DPs. We hand out DPs. But it's program time, man. Hey, love thy neighbor, man. No more cutting benefits, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's hungry out here, man. We ain't got time to be cutting people off. You know what I'm saying? D nice. Gross, man. You know how fucked up that is for people to be getting money and food, and you're just like, nah, cut them off. That's greedy as fuck, bro. It's evil. Program time. Gross. You know, hashtag give everybody back their benefits, bro, now. Yeah. But, you know, not one person hungry in this country. Maybe later, bro. Now I got Pacificos. Hey, but program time, man. Hey, God bless you, man. I believe in God, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just separate that shit from politics, yo. But God bless you, man. Hey, Reggie Long. That's just the way to keep track of everything. Like tracking numbers. So they can make sure you paid up. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Greenhouse. Younger price. It's program time. Toppers. Colorado, man, semis, bro. You know what it is, player. Hey, I'm about to get up out of here, though, man. I'm saying, tap in. Hey, I'll be back Thursday, bro. We can get it in. You know, hopefully y'all have a blessed day, man. Get some. If you didn't, it's program time. We got some cardio in today, some bar work, some dips, chin-ups. You know what I'm saying? We're going to run it back Thursday, though. Cardio, you know what I'm saying? And push-ups. You know what I'm saying? All that. Yeah, have a good one, man. Everybody. Program time. Happy Tuesday. You know, God bless. Hopefully you have a good one, man. Get some.